I don't come into a session with a model knowing what I'm gonna make. It starts as a drawing on paper. That drawing on paper can stay for a year. It can be a week later. If it grabs me, then it says, okay, that's gonna be a sculpture. Everything comes from the drawing. That's most important. So I find drawing to be the foundation. The sculpture is born in clay, so that can happen really quickly, or a clay can take a year, a clay can take 2 years. I never put a time frame on the creation of the clay part of the piece. Gesture, balance, those things tend to get overshadowed by anatomy and surface detail. Awaken is up on her toes on this point. It's like it's your whole life kind of balanced on this thing, and now it's opening up. Clay is creation. All your energy, your motion is going into that, which is not going to happen in mold. You have to switch on your engineering hat. You have to make your mold to get to bronze, and it's a messy, technical, not fun process. Your timing has to be right, your temperature needs to be right. So the mold is the next most important thing from the clay. You wear a lot of hats. You're creative initially. You have to design and have an artistic vision to make the sculpture, but if you're going to produce the sculpture itself, there's a lot of other things that have to happen. At every part of the process, there's a chance everything could just go to hell. Basically, the wax comes in and you get, like around these toes, they've got a lot of little pockets of air that created little air bubbles in the wax. So those have to be repaired at this stage before going to bronze. Your fingers crossed, and especially the foundry. The foundry has taken my wax and then they've gated it and then they've put it in shell. And you just hope that something hasn't gone wrong through that process. You're gonna take, liquid molten metal and pour it into a cavity that's shaped like your sculpture that you made in clay 2 months ago and you spent 3 years of your life making. And this could literally just explode. The shell could fail and everything could crack and it's all gone and you're back to start over with your wax. You're just kind of hoping things are gonna work the way you had intended them to work and expecting them to change. Now it's the challenge of how do you put this thing back together, which I enjoy. To be able to take a piece like Awaken, the scale of her, and figure out how to put it together and then successfully weld it together. And then chase that back to where you didn't see what I welded, which is the raw bronze, unfinished with, no patina, anything, always just glows. Like it has a presence that says, I'm something special. Then you have all of the decisions to make at the patina. And the patina is what everyone's gonna see. There's the sculpture, but then there's the finish of the patina. For Awaken, for the life size, I think going very simple with a traditional classic patina is what it needed, and we made that decision in the middle of patina. So again, that goes back to what I was saying, being willing to accept that the sculpture is saying, this is where I wanna be. it's designed in a way to bring your eye around the form to her face. So everything is kind of leading you that way, and that happens in the gesture. I would like people who come to the show and see the show as a whole to maybe go away with a new perspective, like an understanding of what this sculpture takes to make.